Okay, now we will be administering subtest 15, oral comprehension.
Hello.
Hello. Finish what I say. Use only one word. People sit in...
Chairs.
Good. Cars almost always have 4...
Wheels.
Awesome. Moving on to the next page. At this point, we're supposed to play an audio recording, but the computer doesn't allow us to really go back to the certain audio recording. So we're just going to continue on with the test. Now, you're going to listen to this audio recording. After you hear 2 beeps, tell me one word that finishes the sentence. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Here's your first audio recording.
Days are not always sunny in Hawaii. Some of the wettest places on Earth are on these
Islands.
Good. Here's your next audio recording.
She always enjoys that magazine. It doesn't matter what else she brings along to.
Read.
Good. Continuing on.
In the unlikely event of an emergency, remember that the parachute is attached to you. It will go where you go. Do not pull the cord until you are clear of the
Plane.
Good.
During the late 1950s, drive-in theaters were very popular in the United States. They combined 2 things Americans love: cars and
Movies.
Next audio recording.
people who eat breakfast daily tend to perform better. They are less tired and irritable than those who go without that
Meal. About that meal.
Good. Next audio recording.
Federal regulations require all carry-on baggage to be stowed during takeoff and landing. These items must be placed under the seat in front of you, unless you are in an aircraft with closed overhead
Compartments.
Romania is a mountainous country in southeastern Europe. It is nearly as large as Oregon, but it has 19 times as many people as that
Country?
Okay. Continuing on.
In recent centuries, a total eclipse of the sun brought panic and gloom because the sun would totally disappear at midday. When you think about this startling phenomenon, it is no wonder that people were so
Unsure.
To be part of the experimental team, they had to remove their everyday clothes, wash their hands and faces, and put on the white clothes from the glass container. It was of utmost importance that when they entered the room, they were very
Clean.
Continuing on.
It's nice to have a small car when you are trying to squeeze into a tiny parking place. That may be the major reason that they are so
Convenient.
Continuing on.
message by
By atmosphere.
Okay. Continuing on.
from the most impoverished hovels in the poorest hamlets of Scotland. Dedicated teachers and ministers identify youth of promise. Then they find a way for them to get
To get. I don't know.
It's okay. I'm gonna continue on.
It rarely happens that a small particle lifted off the Earth's surface is found floating about the stratosphere. Such particles tend to be rained out before they reach that
Place.
Okay, here comes your next audio recording.
Today, tour operators offer thousands of vacations to every continent. Be sure to read the brochures very carefully because different groups often create very different.
Trips.
Okay, continuing on.
Parents have a secret source of delight that is closed to non-parenting adults. When the report from school comes for one of their children, they realize with the relief that rises to delight, thank heaven, no one is reporting in this fashion about
Myself.
Okay, almost there.
observation of behavior when errors are made can lead to hypotheses regarding learning characteristics. Some people become so frustrated that their emotions cause them to quit. The rigid persist with a strategy that has
Worked.
Okay, that concludes this portion of our test.
Okay.